Hello, everyone. David here. Welcome back to Tat Talks. Today, I want to talk about love. Um, what does love mean to you? Let's talk about it. How do you know someone loves you? How do you know someone loves you enough for you to now commit to that person? What are the ingredients you see? What are these things that tell you, oh, this person that I'm dealing with, this person I'm doing business with, this person I'm talking to, they care about me enough. I matter to them enough for me to now say, oh, let me reciprocate that emotion. Let me reciprocate that interest by committing to that relationship. Or, trusting this person completely as far as doing things together or going in a romantic relationship together. Taking that journey with that person because you believe they are there for you. A lot of things have been said about love. How do you know someone loves you? A lot of people will tell you, yes, that person will prioritize you. That person will love you for who you are. They will support you. They are an emotional support. In everything you do, they are there for you to support and encourage and motivate you. That person will consistently show you affection. They would respect you. They will be willing to sacrifice for you. And they are consistent in all that you do. You will feel safe around these people. Yes, the problem is you don't get to feel all of these things or get that sense from that person from the first day or from the first meeting. At the end of the day, love is about growing to trust someone to the point where you believe that that person is going to be able to defend you no matter what. Will be there for you, dependably supporting you, will be trustworthy no matter what. And that comes with time. It comes with time because in relationships, as we deal with people, inevitably we tend to have expectations. And because we have expectations, we expect that these people will do certain things for us. And that is why we are with them. That's why we are dealing with those people. It might be business, it might be romantic relationship, it might be anything. As far as you're dealing with a human being, you definitely will have expectations. As much as that is the whole essence of, oh, where trust comes from. Because you have expectations, and consistently this person is meeting those expectations. Over time, you realize, oh, I am now beginning to trust this individual. And with time, you tend to trust them enough because they've shown you over time that, oh, I've got you. I will consistently defend you. I will support you. I will make you my priority. They constantly show you affection. And because that is done over time, you begin to build that trust. Trust is a very, very interesting concept to me. How do I mean? When you meet someone the first time, you really don't trust them because you don't know them. But because that person wants to garner some interest from you, for whatever reasons they have, they bring their best self forward. They are showing you they've got you. They are showing you, oh, I really like you. I care about you. They are showing you affection. They are trying to make sacrifices for you. They are trying to communicate. They listen to you. They hear what you got to say. They are not looking to change you. In those times, they are trying to make you trust them because you're getting to know them. You are seeing this side of them that you like. You see that you have the same interests, or maybe you're in the same field. These things that interest you also interest them. The things that interest you, the things that you care about, they show interest in those things because you care about them. So over time, you are seeing this person. Oh, I like this person. This person cares about the things that I care about. So yes, you are interested in that person. So you continue talking to this person and giving them an opportunity to learn about you while you also learn about them. And in that situation, you begin to have expectations of these people, of this person, because now you've started to give them consideration. Why did you give them consideration in the first place? Because they put their best foot forward. They're interested in the things you're interested in. And again, in that process, you started building some amount of trust for this individual because you expect them to do things and they are doing them. It means that you have expectations, they are meeting those expectations. Therefore, trust begins to emanate. They're communicating with you, they're telling you the things you want to hear, they are consistently prioritizing you, they show you affection, they communicate with you, they are making sacrifices for you. In all of this, trust begins to build. And the way I view love is at the end of the day about trust. When you trust someone enough, you're willing to go the mile with them. You're willing to go the whole 9 yards with them because these people have shown you that you can depend on them for whatever it is that you need. It's not something that happens in a short period. It's something that happens over time. Unfortunately, however you want to say it, nobody can consistently continue to deliver. At some point, the people you care about, people who have shown you over time that they truly care about you and you're building trust with them, there will be instances where they will disappoint you. There will be times when they will not meet up to your expectations and you will feel let down a little bit. That is not a bad thing. It just tells you, yes, it's just like grading in school. You can get, a C, you can get a B, you can get an A, you can get a D. But at the end of the day, you're still making strides towards achieving what you want to achieve. As time builds, in the sense of dealing with that person or dealing with that individual, you realize, oh, this person has shown me over the past, maybe a year, 2 years, that I can depend on them. When I reach out to them, they are a support system I can always reach out to and lean on. There's this person who is there for me, who can make sacrifices for me, who will go out of their way because I am their priority. You are able to depend on them. There is one thing though. The way I operate is such that if I do something or someone does say for example, someone does something to me and I really didn't like it, or maybe I feel disrespected. And that's another key thing in love, respect. Maybe I feel disrespected by someone and I say, oh, these things you did or that thing you did, I really didn't like it because I felt disrespected. And the person says, oh, I didn't really see it that way, or I have a different opinion to it. That's my perspective. I say, okay, no problem. I usually just say, if I flip that script and I do the same thing to you, say you are in that same situation with the context, and the same event happened, and I am the one behind those events, how would you feel? How would that situation make you react? Would you feel good that I did that thing to you, or would you feel not good, or would you feel bad about it? Whichever way you feel, just be honest about it. And if you're able to tell me that you don't feel bad about that, then we can have a different conversation. But the truth is, all things said and done, what matters in how we commit or what makes us interested enough to commit to someone is that over the course of time, they remain consistently dependable to us. When you need them to be, that person who's got your back, someone to lean on, they are there for you. So you tend to trust them. And in trusting them, you are able to commit to them because they have, over the course of time, shown you that they can be depended on. So your expectations are constantly being met by a positive response. You are not, constantly meeting disappointments from these people, from this person. Each time you have an expectation, they're there to meet it. And with the understanding in the back of your mind that nobody is infallible, at some point, they'll disappoint you. But the truth is, in the midst of, disappointments and appointments, they are able to maintain a higher rating as far as being dependable goes. Yes, that is what makes you think or accept or bring yourself to the point where you say, oh, I trust this person enough. I can commit to you. Let's go for this journey together. And the beautiful thing about that is you tend to want to reciprocate. You tend to want to give to that person and commit to that person. In committing to them, you are also being dependable to them. You are also meeting their expectations as far as supporting them, communicating to them, sacrificing for those people. You are in that headspace where you can put yourself into them, pour into that person as they are pouring into you, and the both of you grow together. Sorry. So my point is this: when you meet someone new, because you don't have any bad feeling with them, you don't have anything, as after all, no, they've not done anything in that sense to disappoint you, as it were. You are starting from a clean slate. You see someone, you start talking and you realize, oh, we have the same interest. I like this person. This person is pretty. this person is, handsome. They look good. So you start talking to each other. And as you continue to talk to each other, they show the interest to say, oh, I want to communicate with you. I want to learn about you. I want to understand you. And in communicating, you realize that over time, because you are listening to them, you're talking to them, you realize, oh, we have the same interest. This is good. Let's take it further. And then that builds over time. The key thing that now happens is you need that person to remain consistently trustworthy to the point where you're able to say, yes, let's commit to this. So what does love mean to you? If you have any opinions, please share it with me. If you've watched this video to this point, I encourage you, if you like the content I'm putting out, leave a like, leave a comment. I do read them. Thank you very much. Until the next one, see you guys.